Welcome everyone. The currency of evolution is neither hunger, nor pain, but rather copies of DNA health. Yes, today our webinar is based on Coinage and money supply of India, a pathway to digital currency. Before we get into the program, let us invoke God's blessing throughout the prayer song.
ஐந்து கரத்தனை ஆனை முகத்தனை இந்தில் இளம் பிறை பாலும் ஏற்றனை நந்தி மகந்தனை ஞான கொழுந்தினை புந்தியில் வைத்து அடி போற்றுகின்றேனே.
நமஸ்தேஸ்து மகாமாயே ஸ்ரீபீఠே சுரபூஜிதே சங்கசக்ர கதாஹஸ்தே மகாலக்ஷ்மி நமோஸ்துதே. நமஸ்தே गरुडारूढे कोलासुरभयङ्करी सर्वपापहरे देवी महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते. सर्वज्ञे सर्ववरदे सर्वदुष्टभयङ्करी सर्वदुःखहरे देवी महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते. सिद्धिबुद्धिप्रदे देवी मुक्तिमुक्तिप्रदायिनी मन्त्रमूर्ते सदा देवी महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते.
Now I request Pavitra to give welcome speech.
Good morning, all. I am Pavitra. Would I like to thank all of you on behalf of our college for placing this webinar. Warm welcome to our chief guest, Ms.PARVATHY V, who is working as Assistant Professor in SRM. I want to cordially welcome our chairman, Sri S. Sir, our managing director, Sri S.K. Sir, and the S.K. Sir. I cordially welcome our energetic principal, Dr. Kumini ma'am, and vice principal, Dr. Ramaswamy sir, and Dr. Ingelman ma'am to this webinar. I would like to welcome our HODs, fellow family members, and finally our beloved students to join this webinar. We will learn the evolution of currencies. Let us step back as a step to digital currency. Once again, I welcome you all to this informative section. Thank you.
Now I invite our Vice Principal ma'am to address this online gathering.
Good morning, everyone. We welcome to the 47th webinar, the MAHA webinar. This is the Department of Bank Management is arranging such a wonderful webinar, that is the coinage and the digital currencies to be given by the resource person, Ms. Parvati. Coinage. So everybody needs coins. Everybody needs currency, not only for running the family. As in our body, the currency is there, the energy. Energy is also a currency which makes us to move here and there. The same way, without currency, we cannot do anything in the life, even though we say knowledge, power, everything. So of course, the knowledge, everything gains you to get currency. So we are very happy to have Ms. Parvati here to say about the development, coinage to the digital currencies, right? So how much we are. So no, you don't want to carry any money with you, right? So just a credit card or debit card is more than enough. So which just be very safety. You can transact the money. This is the world we are in. We have evolved actually. So the archaeology department and all, they are doing a lot of what is this finding, saying that how we are, how we were, how our ancestors were. There's a lot of coins, right? So now we have got the bronze and everything earlier. Copper coins are also available, such, and even very well the kings and the queens had golden coins. Is it not? Because such a value they gave it for the coins. So we have in our midst Parvati who is going to say the coinage, the digital currency. I welcome you, ma'am. On behalf of the management, principal, and the department of BBM, I welcome you, ma'am, as well as we thank for accepting our invitation to give a webinar to the bank management students as well as other participants who have gathered. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now I call upon Hemalata to say some words about our chief guest.
Welcome everyone. I'm professionally over-enjoyed to take the opportunity to introduce our chief guest of the day. She is none other than Ms.PARVAThy, research scholar in Department of Commerce at SRM, IST under the guidance of Dr. D. Urairaj. She completed M.Com, MBA, PG, Diploma in Banking Program, MPhil and currently pursuing PhD. Previously, she has worked as an assistant professor in Department of Commerce at Sri Krishnaswamy College for Women. She has published a research article in Web of Science and spoke in the journal, and she has presented to international conference. And she got Best Paper Award on 2019. She also cleared UGC NET in Commerce, and she has also engaged in book publication work. And currently she is working on the book named Mobile Commerce, and not only that. She is also working on the project Visually Impaired User and Digital Payment Security. She is associated with guiding research article for UG and PG students. It is a great pleasure to welcome such a noted personality as our guest of honor. So, the behalf of one and all present here, we welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you, Hemalata. I would like to thank the Department of Bank Management and the management and the principal and the coordinators of the event. Thanks for giving this opportunity for me to deliver the lecture on coinage and money supply, a pathway to digital currency. Shall I start?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. So whether my screen is visible to all?
Yes, ma'am. It's visible only.
Yes, thank you. So our today topic is coinage and money supply of India, a pathway to digital currency. So before jumping into the topic, can anyone tell me how many coins are there in the circulation? Yes. Yes. Can everyone hear me? Students, can everyone hear me?
Yes, ma'am. You are audible, ma'am.
Yes. I want to bring this webinar as an interactive session. I wish to bring this webinar as an interactive session. So please be interact with me. I request one or two students to be interact with me. May I know how many classes are there in the webinar? Yes. Obviously is BCom BM, bank management is there in the webinar. Management students are there in the webinar. So I need one volunteer from third year BCom BM. To interact with me. So that's why I'm asking one volunteer from third BCom BM to interact with me. Yes. Yes, can anyone tell me how many coins are there in the circulation, which is issued by RBI in Government of India? Okay. So I start with Coinage of India. Coinage of India. Actually, it was started earlier, first century, first to 16th century. Actually, it's called Mahajanapadas period. Mahajanapadas period is an introduction for the coinage. Yes, they only introduced coins in India. Yes, what kind of coins? The copper coins. The copper coins, which is irregular in the shape, was introduced during before 16th century. Yes, before 16th century, it was introduced by Mahajanapradas, followed by Maurya, then Kushan Empire, then Gupta, and finally Mughal empires. So these five dynastics, this five dynastic is a introduction for the coinage of India. Yes, once upon a time there was a coin circulation in India which is irregular in shapes. Nowadays you have 5 rupee coin, 2 rupee coin, and 2 rupee coin and 10 rupee coins. So you can find the shape in these coins is a round in shape. Yes, isn't it? The three coins, which is 1 rupee and 2 rupee and 5 rupee and 10 rupee, these are all in round in shape. But the pioneer of coinage, which means as a century, 16th century, the coins shapes are irregular. It's not a square or it's not in a good circle shape. Actually, it is a irregular shape. What is that irregular shape? It doesn't have any shape. That's why it's called irregular shape. Yes. Whether my screen is visible? Can you able to see the coin which is visible in the screen? Yes. Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So this is not a regular shape. It is an irregular shape. And the other name for this coins are punch mark coins. So punch mark coins. So these punch mark coins are made up of copper. So made up of copper. So it is easy to do anyone. It is easy to make anyone. So once upon a time, there was a counterfeit coins or circulated in the country. Once upon a time, there was a irregular counterfeit coins are circulated in the country. So then there is no value for these coins. Then the Maurya Empire and Gupta Empire started issuing the gold and silver coins. Due to the counterfeit irregular copper coins is found in the circulation, then they issue gold and silver coin. Gold and silver coin, it's not easy to counterfeit. So that's why they introduced gold and silver coin. So this is a journey. This is a journey of coins. First one is irregular coins, and second the second empire, Indo-Greek and cushions were introduced. Some irregular coins as like this in silver and copper colors. Then it was Gupta period. Then the last ruler of India, the last dynastic which rules India before independence. Can anyone tell me who is the last, which dynastic is the last dynastic before independence? Sorry, before British period. It is none other Mahal Empire. Yes. So after Mahal, British were entered into India. So they were started issuing regular coins, which is in round in shape. Yes. Which is portrait of Queen Victoria face. Yes. That coins have portrait of Queen Victoria's face. So this is a small journey of coins from the irregular to British Raj till the portrait of Queen Victoria. So this one, Republic India coinage. What is this Republic India? Republic India means after the independence, the coin which is introduced after independence. After independence, can anyone tell me what are the coins or in circulation during 1947, 1950s, 1960s? Yes. Have you heard about 1 anna, 2 anna, 25 paise, 50 paise?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So after independence, there was a series, Anna series, Paisa series, aluminum series, and contemporary series. Yes. So these are the coin which is introduced after Republic. So this was the coin which is introduced after Republics. I hope you have familiar with 50 paise and 25 paise. Yes. So next, the paper currency. So far we have discussed about coinage, the coins, copper, silver, gold, and who introduced the coinage system in India? Who introduced the coinage system in India? It was started in 1st to 6th century. Yes. So till British Raj, the coinage is continued. After British Raj, the regulated coins were introduced with portrait of Queen Victoria. Then, after British rule, they were introduced paper currencies. Yes, before British, there is no paper currencies. After British only, there is a paper currency. Yes, before British rule, there is no bank. So king and queen is a ruler. So they have decided the coinage system. They have introduced, they have framed the coinage system. But after British entered into the India, they introduced paper notes. Yes, that also divided into 3 parts. One is Victoria Portrait Series. Yes, one is Victoria Portrait Series, and 1 rupee, 1,000 rupees, 10,000 rupees note were there in the circulation once upon a time in India. Then small denomination like 1 rupee, 2 anna rupee notes are there in circulation. So after British Reserve Bank issued these notes, and this is Republic issues. What is this Republic issues? Republic issues refers the notes, which is the currency which is issued after independence. Yes, so these are the notes which is in the circulation after independence. So this left and right is based on the before independence, note the currency which is circulated before independence in India. The center part Republic Indian issue was circulated after independence. Okay, can anyone tell me the portrait of Gandhi? Portrait of Gandhiji photo is there in our notes, 10 rupees notes. Yes, before the old currency called 500 rupees and 1000 rupees, there was a portrait of Gandhiji. Yes, before the portrait of Gandhiji, whose portrait was there in the currencies? Whose portrait was followed in the currencies? When it will start, when RBI started to print the Gandhi portrait, Gandhiji portrait notes, currency notes. Actually, Gandhiji portrait currency note was started issuing from 1996. The Gandhiji photos portrayed in the 10 rupees and 50 rupees and 100 rupees, 500 rupees, the old note 500 and old 1000 rupees note was started introducing from 1996. Before 1996, then old 20 rupee notes and old 1 rupee notes, you can find Ashoka Chakra, yes, the lion and the lion symbol, yes, the lion capital series, that is called a lion capital series. The note which is issued after 1996, we call it as Mahatma Gandhi portrait series. Yes, before independence, we call it as Victoria portrait series. Yes, there are 3 portrait of series. One is Victoria portrait series and Mahatma Gandhiji portrait series and Lion Capital portrait series. So this is the history of paper currency. Yes. So when it was started to issuing paper currency, the Bank of Hindustan was the first bank which is started in India. Yes, the Bank of Hindustan started issuing the currencies, 1 rupee and 1.2 and the 1.2 rupees. This kind of notes are issued by the Bank of Hindustan. Then after the Reserve Bank was introduced, after Reserve Bank was established in 1938, after that RBI started issuing these notes. What are the notes issued by Reserve Bank of India during 1938? Or 2 rupee notes, 5 rupees notes, 10 rupees notes, 50 rupees note, 100 rupees and 1000 and 10,000 rupees notes. Yes, so these 10,000 rupees is a big denomination, the large denomination which is in the circulation. Yes, once upon a time, this 10,000 rupees note in the circulation, the large denomination. Yes, so the next, the government of India continue printing 1 rupee note, but they were demonetized 500 rupees and 2.5 rupees notes. Yes, so after that they have after that in recent 2016 they were demonetized. Our government demonetized 100 rupees, 1000 rupees and 500 rupees were demonetized on November 11, 2016. Yes, sorry, November 8, 2016. November 8th of November 2016, our old 500 rupees note and 1000 rupees note were demonetized. Can anyone tell me for what purpose our government demonetized the old 500 and 1000 rupees notes? For what purpose? For what purpose the king and queen introduced the gold and silver for the circulation? The Mughal Empire started, the Gupta dynasty, in the Gupta dynasty itself, they started circulating gold and silver coin because of reduce the counterfeit coins. Yes, once upon a time, the copper is easily available for the people. So they have started preparing their own irregular shape coins So stopping that irregular coins which is produced by the public, the king and queen, the Gupta period itself, they started to introduce the gold and silver in the circulation. To stop the counterfeit coins in the circulation only, the gold and silver is introduced. So the same concept is applicable for 2016 also. The counterfeit note was much circulated in the country. There were more counterfeit note. There were more 500 and 1,000 rupees counterfeited note or circulation in the country. So to stop the circulation, to stop the counterfeit note. In Tamil, we call it as kalla note. Yes. To stop that counterfeit note only, the government demonetized the old 500 and 1,000 rupees note, and they were introduced 2,000 rupees and new 500 rupees note. Yes. So as per nowadays, the big denomination which is in the circulation, the big denomination currency which is in the circulation in India is 2,000 rupees is a big denomination circulation in the currency. Yes. So there is a reason for demonetize. Yes. During the king period also there is a reason for demonetize the old copper coins. So the same reason is applicable for today's demonetization also. Yes. Then, so far we are discussed about the coinage and the paper currencies which is in the circulation and all. Then we move into the production of the currency. Production of the currency. Okay. How to produce the currency? On what basis our RBI is producing currency? Yes. Whether RBI is producing the currency or Government of India is producing the currency. Who is producing the currency? Who have the authority to print the currency note? RBI only have the authority to print the currency of the country. Yes, RBI only having the authority to print the currency. For printing the currency, RBI need to get permission from the Government of India. Yes. So this is a broad this is the procedure to print the currencies. Okay. The printing of currency note in India is done on the basis of minimum reserve system. This system is applicable in India since 1956. Yes. What is this minimum reserve system? Yes. If RBI have the printing machine, they can print n number of notes, right? Then why they are following this minimum reserve system? Yes, RBI need to maintain a asset at least 200 crore rupees at all the time. 200 crore rupees in the sense it should be out of 200, it should be 115 crores should be in the form of gold, and the rest of the 85 crores it will be in the form of foreign currency. So this is the 200 crore reserve should be maintained to print the currency. Yes, so this is what called minimum reserve system. Yes, this is at least 200 crores. If RBI having at least 200 crore rupees at all time, they can print the note. Yes, they can print the note. So this is the license, as like the asset, maintaining the asset is a license for the RBI to print the notes. Okay, again I'm asking the same question. RBI is having the mission to print the currency. Then why they didn't printing more currencies? Why can't India print more currencies? Why there is a limited cash only in the circulation? Yes. Why can't print more currency? Because our RBI print the currency on the basis of GDP rate. Yes, gross domestic product rate. On the basis of gross domestic product rate only, RBI will print the currency. Yes. If RBI print more than the GDP, if RBI prints more than the GDP, then it will result in inflation. Yes, RBI can't produce n number of, RBI can't print n number of currency for the circulation. Otherwise, if they did like n number of currencies for in the circulation, if they inject n number of money in the economy, it will result in inflation. What is this inflation? Too much of money chase too few goods. So this is the concept why RBI is not printing currency more than a GDP rate. So, okay, RBI is printing the currencies. Okay, what will be the cost of printing the 1 rupee note? What will be the cost of printing the 2000 rupees note? What will be the cost of printing the 500 rupees note? Whether it is loss or a profit for the government. So this is the denomination. So this is the denomination, and a rate for printing 1000 pieces of 10 rupee note is 1010 rupee. The 1000 pieces of printing 10 rupee note, government need to spend 1100 rupees. Yes, the one currency printing is rupees 1.01 paisa. Yes, the cost of printing 10 rupee note will be 1.01. Okay, so this is the production cost. The 2000 rupees, the 2000 rupees one printing cost of 2000 rupees note will be 4.14 rupees and 18 paise. So this is the cost of the production. Yes, it's very large. This cost of production is very large. This is not equal. This cost of production, in my point of view, this is a loss to the government only. Though this is not a profit. This is a cost creating process and all. This printing the money is a cost creating process. Yes. So again, I'm coming to the same question. Why RBI can't print more money? If they inject more money in the economy, what will happen? If they inject more money in the economy, what will happen? Okay, I'm asking one question. I need one volunteer from the class. Can anyone tell me, just imagine yourself, you're getting 50,000 rupees as a salary. In today morning, your 50,000 rupees is credited in your account. The September month salary is credited in your account. Yes, can you hear me? Yes, can you hear me? Ashwini, can you hear me? Ashwini, Niveta, Logeshwari, Jayalakshmi. Ashwini, can you hear me? Niveta, yes, can you unmute yourself? Niveta, can you please unmute yourself? This is my request. Can you please unmute yourself?
Ma'am?
Yes, Niveta, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, Niveta, just imagine yourself. A 50,000 rupees is credited in your account. Just imagination. Okay. I'm not expecting a perfect answer from you. Whatever you're getting in your mind, you can tell us an answer. Yes. Okay. So just imagine 50,000 rupees is credited in your account as a salary of September month. Now tell me what you will do with this 50,000 rupees. Niveta?
Ma'am?
Yes, Niveta, I am asking to you. Just imagine and tell me what you will do with this 50,000 rupees. 50,000 rupees கைக்கு வந்தா என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க? உங்களுக்கு salary வந்திருக்கு இந்த மாசம். So என்ன பண்ணுவீங்க?
வீட்டுக்கு தேவையானதெல்லாம் வாங்குவோம் மேம்.
வீட்டு வெரி குட் நிவேதா. என்ன வீட்டுக்கு தேவையா இருக்கும்? Required materials, required items. What are all the items required in household item? Very good. Yes. என்னென்ன ஐட்டம்னு சொல்ல முடியுமா நிவேதா?
மளிகை சாமான் வாங்குறது.
Very good. Groceries. Very good. Groceries. So 50,000க்குமா groceries வாங்க போறீங்க? இல்ல
No ma'am, ஒரு லிமிட்.
Yes, there is a limit for spending. There is a limit for spending. Okay. எவ்வளவு spend பண்ணுவீங்க? You will proportionate your salary, right? Proportionate பிரிப்பீங்க. For
5,000.
Okay. 5,000. Okay, 5,000 for groceries. Okay, 5,000 for groceries. Okay, the rest of 45,000 is lying in your hand. 45,000 க்கு என்ன பண்ண போறீங்க? Loan. Very good. You're going to pay interest for the loan which is taken for the education, right? Education loan oda interest pay பண்ணுவீங்க. Yes.
Yes
or any other loan. Yes, எப்படியும் நம்ம interest pay பண்ண போறோம். Okay, right. Grocery க்கு ஒரு 5,000 எடுத்து வச்சாச்சு. Then interest க்கு ஒரு 5,000 வெச்சுக்கலாமா?
Okay ma'am.
Yes, 5,000 வெச்சுக்கலாம். Then what about the rest of the 40,000?
Savings.
40,000 சேவிங் பண்ணுவீங்களா?
அவ்வளோலாம் இல்ல மேம். 10,000.
10,000. Okay, out of 50, 10 for
savings
spending. Okay, then 10 for savings. Rest of 30,000 உனக்கு எதுவும் வாங்கிக்க மாட்டியா? வீட்டுக்கு தான் வாங்குவியா?
ஒரு dress.
Yes, very good. You will purchase dress. Okay, dress maximum 10,000. Okay, nowadays all cosmetics items and dresses are very costly, so you're going to spend 10,000 for your dressing and accessories. Then
yes ma'am.
Then 10,000. Okay, rest of 20,000 is lying in your hand.
அவ்வளவுதான் மேம்.
Okay, so you're planning for out of 50, 20 will be spending and the rest of 30 you will be. Okay, 30,000 is lying in your hand. Then what you will do? 30,000 இருக்கு, என்ன பண்ணலாம்? வீட்ல பீரோல வச்சு பூட்டிடலாமா?
No ma'am.
எல்லாருக்கும் ஃப்ரீயா கொடுத்துடலாமா?
Home appliance.
Very good. Okay, again you're going to purchase household items. Okay, then that will you spend 10,000 only for purchasing what is 10,000 enna varum? Okay, so you were purchasing a TV, LED TV for 30,000 LED TV. Okay, right. So the entire 50,000 is gali. Okay.
Yes,
so just recollect என்னென்னலாம் பண்ணேன்னு கொஞ்சம் யோசிச்சு பாரு. உன்கிட்ட 50,000 வந்தப்ப என்னெல்லாம் பண்ணேன்? ஆக மொத்தம் 10,000 நம்ம சேவ் பண்ணிருக்கோம். பேங்க்ல நீ போட்டு வச்சிருக்க. Yes, enter the rest of the 40,000 is washed out. Groceries வாங்கணும், dresses வாங்கணும், accessories வாங்கணும், then a TV வாங்கணும். Yes, so நம்ம கிட்ட cash கிடைச்சாலே என்ன பண்ணுவோம்? கண்டிப்பா ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணியே ஆகும் இல்லையா? 80 to 90% we will spend whatever we earn. Yes, the rest of the 10% or 20% only you will be saving, right? So okay, right. So the same concept, this is what called circulation. Yes, this is called money circulation. You got 50,000. In that 50,000 your 10,000 you spend for groceries. Yes, so the retail owner, the grocery owner will get 10,000 from you, right? After he receiving the 10,000, again he will invest in the business only. Yes, so the cash will be circulated. The cash will be circulated. Yes. here who is circulating the money? Who is playing a major role in the money circulation? Bank is playing the major role in the circulation. Yes. Say for example, if I am getting loan, bank is giving loan. Yes. Will you prefer high interest rate bank loans or low interest rate bank loan? Which bank loan you will prefer? High interest rate or low interest rate? Can anyone tell me which bank loan you will prefer, whether high interest rate or low interest rate? Obviously, we prefer only low interest rate bank loans only people will prefer. Yes. Why low interest rate? If the interest rate is low, I can get loan more money, right? I can get more money from the bank as a loan. If the interest rate is very high, say for example 20%, 30%, I will get loan very smaller amount as a loan from the bank. Yes. So when there is a inflation, so this is how the bank will inject money supply in the economy. How the bank inject money supply in the economy? Through the loan only, bank inject money supply in the economy. If there is inflation, money அதிகமா print பண்ணக்கூடாதா? That's what I already asked you. Why can't India print more currency? Yes, currency நான் அதிகமா print பண்ணனா என்ன பண்ணுவேன்? என்கிட்ட நிறைய பணம் இருக்கு. RBI கிட்ட இப்ப நிறைய பணம் இருந்தா என்ன பண்ணுவான்னு தெரியுமா? பேங்க் லோன் ரேட்டை கம்மி பண்ணிடுவான். கம்மி பண்ண அப்புறம் என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க? கம்மி ஆச்சுன்னா என்ன ஆகும்? மக்கள் நிறைய பேர் லோன் வாங்க வருவாங்க. எஸ், இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் ரேட் கம்மியானா மக்கள் நிறைய லோன் வாங்க வருவாங்க. If the interest rate is low, people used to get loan from the bank. Yes. இதுவே இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் ரேட் அதிகமா இருக்கு. இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் ரேட் அதிகமா இருந்தா மக்கள் அதிகமா ப்ரிஃபர் பண்ண மாட்டாங்க லோன் வாங்குறதுக்கு. எஸ். So this is the basic concept for circulating the loan. So for circulating the money in the economy. Yes. So இப்போ நான் பேங்க்ல இருந்து லோன் எடுத்துட்டேன். என்ன பண்ணுவேன்? I will purchase raw material. Yes, I will purchase raw material. After purchasing the raw material, I will allocate wages the employee to convert the raw material into finished good. Yes. So raw material வாங்கி நான் அப்படியே வச்சுக்க முடியாது. அதை நான் finished goods கன்வெர்ட் பண்ணணும். For that I will hire some employers, right? So அவங்களுக்கு they will convert the raw material into finished goods. Yes. After converting the raw material at the finished goods, at the end of the month, I have to pay wages or salary to my workers. Yes. So நான் இங்க லோனா வாங்குனது என்ன பண்ணிருக்கேன்? பாதி raw materialக்கு கொடுத்திருக்கேன், ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணிருக்கேன். அதுக்கப்புறம் 4 பேரை வேலைக்கு வச்சு அவங்களுக்கு சம்பளமாவும் கொடுத்திருக்கேன். எஸ், பேங்க் எனக்கு கொடுத்த பணத்துல பாதி raw materialோட ஓனர், அதாவது seller of the raw material, the supplier of the raw material will gain a certain amount, and the employer of the person who is converting the raw material into finished goods. Yes. So for example, if a 10 lakh na purchase, if a 10 lakh loan na வாங்கிருந்தேன்னா அதுல 5 lakh raw material சப்ளையருக்கு போயிருக்கும். அதுல ஒரு 2 to 3 lakhs நான் wagesக்கு salary-யா கொடுத்திருப்பேன். Yes, the wages, the worker will spend the salary. Yes, ஒரு 30,000 or 10,000 வாங்கிட்டு அவன் என்ன பண்ணுவான்? அவனும் என்ன பண்ணுவான்? மணியை சர்க்குலேட் பண்ணுவான். நம்ம கிட்ட மணி இருந்தா மட்டும்தான் நம்ம செலவு பண்ணுவோம், இல்லைன்னா செலவு பண்ண மாட்டோம். எஸ். ஸோ மணி இருந்தா தான் நம்மளுக்கு சர்க்குலேட் ஆகும். எப்படி அந்த மணியை சர்க்குலேட் பண்ணுவாங்க? லோன் கொடுத்து தான் சர்க்குலேட் பண்ணுவாங்க. த்ரூ த பேங்க் லோன் ஒன்லி த மணி இஸ் இன்ஜெக்டட் இன் த economy. Yes. So this is the basic concept. So then நான் அதுக்கப்புறம் finished goods sale பண்றேன். After selling the finished goods, I will gain some profit. From the profit, I will repay the loan. Again, bank will again give loans. Again, they will provide loans. So raw material production. So this is a common money supply in the economy. Yes. In case if RBI started issuing more money, if RBI started issuing more money, it will result in inflation. Adu enna inflation? What is this inflation? 2-3 students have answered in the chat box. What is this inflation? Yes, cost of living became higher. Very good. Cost of living became higher. What is it? Cost of living became higher. Inflation means the cost of living became higher. Yes. So before that, you should know what does it mean. Too many resource chasing, too few goods. Say for example, production Indiaல production வந்து 10% தான் increase ஆகுது. இந்தியால production 10% increase ஆகுதுன்னா RBI மணி பிரிண்ட் பண்றதும் 10% தான் வச்சிருக்கணும், அதுக்கும் மேல வைக்க கூடாது. இன்கேஸ் அதுக்கும் மேல மணியை பிரிண்ட் பண்ணா இந்த மாதிரி கம்மியான லோனுக்கு கம்மியான இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் ரேட்டுக்கு நான் மணியை சர்க்குலேட் பண்ணுவேன். கம்மியான இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் ரேட்டுக்கு நான் மணியை சர்க்குலேட் பண்ணனா மக்கள் கிட்ட மணி அதிகமா இருக்கும். மணி அதிகமா இருக்கும் ஆனா வாங்குறதுக்கு பொருள் இருக்குமா? When there is low below the 10%, when the RBI print the money below above the GDP rate, yes, above the GDP growth. Say for example 10% is the GDP growth of the country. If the RBI or if the central bank of the country print the loan above the GDP rate, then there will be more money circulation in the economy. Even though there is more money in the hands of the public, they can't purchase goods because the supply is low. Yes. So adanalathan the basing of money printing system is based on the GDP. That's why they say basis of printing money, the base of printing money is a GDP of the country. Yes. Production illama money மட்டும் இருந்தா நம்ம வாங்க முடியுமா? வாங்க முடியாது. சோ இன்னும் என்ன ஆகும்? பொருட்களுக்கு விலை அதிகமாகும். எஸ், என்கிட்ட ஒரு டிவி தான் இருக்கு ஆனா 4 பேர் அதை வாங்க வந்தா நான் என்ன பண்ணுவேன்? அந்த டிவிக்கு வந்து 30,000 விலை வைக்க மாட்டேன், 60,000 விலை வைப்பேன். பிகாஸ் மணி இஸ் இன் த ஹேண்ட் ஆஃப் த பப்ளிக். I can increase the rate for the TV. I can sell the TV for 60,000 rupees, which is worth of 30,000, because I don't have much TV production. I have only limited production, limited material with me, but public have so much of money, so they are coming for the purchase. But I can't fulfill all the customers, but I can fulfill only few are the customers who are willing to pay 60,000 rupees for the worth of 30,000 rupees TV. Yes. So this is how the prices hike. This is how the price hike happened during the inflation. Yes. To control the price hike, government will inject only a minimum money in the circulation, minimum currency in the circulation. To control the price hike in the inferior goods. Yes, to control the price hike in the inferior goods, government will only follow the minimum, will inject the minimum currency in the economy. Yes. So this is the reason why RBI can't print more money. அதிகமா print பண்ணானா நான் கம்மியான இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் ரேட்டுக்கு எல்லாருக்கும் கடன் கொடுக்குற மாதிரி இருக்கும். கடனை வாங்கிட்டு எல்லாரும் நிறைய ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ண பார்ப்பாங்க. நிறைய ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ண பார்த்தா ப்ரொடக்ஷன், அந்த கண்ட்ரியோட ப்ரொடக்ஷன் கம்மியா இருந்ததுன்னா ஒவ்வொரு ப்ராடக்ட்டுக்குமே விலை தானா ஏறும். மக்கள் கிட்ட மணி அதிகமா இருந்தா ப்ரொடக்ஷன் மெட்டீரியல் இன்ஃபீரியர் கூட்ஸுக்கு விலை தானா ஏறும். ஸோ அந்த விலை ஏற்றத்தை குறைக்கணும். எப்போ விலை அதிகமா ஏறுது, மக்கள் கிட்ட மணி அதிகமா இருக்கோ அப்போ வந்து அதை இன்ஃப்ளேஷன் சொல்லுவாங்க. எஸ். So the excess of money supply, yes, this is what I am explaining. The excess of money supply, increasing the money supply causes reduction in the interest rate. Yes, எப்போ money supply அதிகமாகும், interest rate கம்மி ஆனா மட்டும்தான். பேங்க்ல எப்போ interest rate கம்மி ஆகுதோ அப்போ பப்ளிக் நிறைய பேர் கடன் வாங்குவாங்க. கடன் வாங்கி பணம் கையில இருக்கும். பணம் கையில இருந்தாலும் goods அவங்க வாங்க முடியாது. because demand வந்து அதிகமா இருக்கும், supply கம்மியா இருக்கும். Yes, the quantity of the goods or service supply is more than the quantity of demanded. When there is a more demand than the supply, there will be the hike in price. When it will result the demand is more, when the bank allow the public to get loan for the low interest rate, then there will be the increasing in the money supply. The increasing in the money supply will result in the demand, more demand. Yes. So அதனால தான் ஜிடிபியை பேஸா வச்சு நம்ம மணி சப்ளைவே வைக்கிறாங்க. எஸ், 10% ஒன்லி ஜிடிபி. அப்போ 10% மட்டும்தான் நம்ம மணியை சர்க்குலேட் பண்ண பார்க்கணும். அதுக்கு மேல பண்ணக்கூடாது. அதுக்கு மேல பண்ணா இட் வில் ரிசல்ட் இன் இன்ஃப்ளேஷன். எஸ், வாட் இஸ் திஸ் இன்ஃப்ளேஷன்? இன்க்ரீசிங் இன் த price of the goods. Yes, how it will increase? When there is a demand is more than the supply. Yes, the increasing in money supply will lead to a increasing in consumer spending. Yes, அதிகமா பணம் இருந்தா கண்டிப்பா அதிகமா நம்ம ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணி தான் ஆகும். எஸ், இப்ப நம்மளே ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிள் பார்த்தோம். இட்ஸ் a human nature. நம்ம கிட்ட பணம் இருந்தா எப்படி ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணலாம்ன்றது தான் பார்ப்போம். Minimum 20 to 10% only we will save the money. The rest of the entire money we will spend for our household or our personal things. Yes, so far we have discussed about the money supply. Then we moving to the digital money transaction platform. Yes, so these are the digital money transaction platform. The famous one is Google Pay, followed by Phone Pay, then Paytm, Beam, Bharatiya interface for money. So these are the players of digital platform. Yes, so from once upon a time, if you need 10,000 rupees urgently, you will go and stand in a queue. You will write a challan and you will submit the challan in the counter. Then the person in the counter will give you the token. Then when your turn is come, then you can go and withdraw the money. So this is the scenario of before digital era. Yes, so nowadays if you want to withdraw 10,000 rupees, or if you want to pay 10,000 rupees in the school fees, or if you want to pay your exam fees, yes, you can pay immediately through the use of Google Pay. So now the digital scenario is different when comparing to the previous era. Yes, before 2010 2012 we depend of bricks and mortars banking system, but now we follow a touch and click digital system. Yes, before it is a bricks and mortar, now it is a touch and scan. We can say it as touch and scan, tap and scan. Yes, so here this is a digital money circulation. So far we have discussed about money circulation. Now we're going to about digital money circulation. Yes, so can anyone tell me what are all the components will be included in the digital money circulation? Yes, who are all the players of digital money circulation? Before that, can anyone tell me what is this Google Pay? What is this Google Pay? Google Pay is a Bank of India. Yes, whether it is one of the bank in the India. Yes, then how it is possible to transact your money through Google Pay? It is a bank? No, it is not a bank. Google Pay is not a bank. It is a digital platform. It is not at all a wallet also. You can't save money, or you can't carry a money in the digital form. This is not a digital wallet. Actually, this is a medium of transacting money through digital platform. Yes, this is a medium. Google Pay is a medium of transacting money. So then who is the player of the digital? Is it visible? Whether my screen is visible to all? Cashless India? Yes. UPI service? Yes. 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 So these are the, can you find the PSP and the issuers? PSP and the issuers. PSP means payment service provider. Payment service provider. So these are the top 21 banks only having the PSP service. PSP means payment service provider. They can transfer the money from one bank to another bank, through UPI. Yes, to UPI. UPI, what is this UPI? What is this UPI? Unified Payment Service. Who introduces Unified Payment System in India? National Payment Corporation of India introduced this UPI system. Yes, UPI is run by National Payment Corporation of India and regulated by RBI. Yes, so these are the 21 bank is a PSP, payment service provider, and the issuer. Then other than 22 to 30 banks are the issuer only. They can support the transaction. They will not payment service provider. Yes, only these top 21 banks, 21 banks in India is a payment service provider. Okay, then what about this Google Pay? Then what Google Pay is doing in a transaction? Yes, Google Pay, as I said, Google Pay is a mediator only. Google Pay is a mediator only. Otherwise, we call it as third party application provider. Yes. So they have another name, third party application providers. Yes. So that's why you can find can you able to see this 8769 at OKBI access? Actually, this is a virtual account. This is called a virtual ID. This is called it as a virtual ID. Even though you are from Canara Bank and you're transferring money to SBI Bank, but your virtual ID followed by Axis Bank. Why it is Axis Bank? Actually, I am from Canara Bank only, but my virtual ID is followed by Axis. Why? Because the Axis Bank is one of the payment service provider. Yes. That's why Axis Bank is there in the virtual ID. So they only completing the transaction as like physical cash transaction. One person will scan the QR code of another person. If you want to transfer money to Mr. B, A will scan the B's QR code and they will pay immediately 50,000 rupees to their B. Yes, who will transfer the money to B's account? Who will transfer this money to B's account? The PSP will be in the middle of the transaction, will help to transfer the money to Mr. B's account, Mr. Beneficiary account. Who carry this A and B? Who carry this payment service provider? This middleman, Google Pay, as like the third party application will carry they help to carry the transaction. Yes, now is it clear? Google Pay is not the payer, Google Pay is not the service provider, they are only the middleman. Yes. So then, yes, everything is in transaction, every transaction is done through digital only. Then what is the value for coin and paper notes? Yes, what is the value for coin and paper notes? Whether RBI need to follow the same 200 rupees, 2000 crore rupees as a minimum reserve? Yes, yes. Even though the transaction is done through digital transformation, digital platform, RBI need to follow the same minimum reserve system. Yes, there is no changes. Even though the transaction is done through Google Pay or even though the transaction is done through digital platform, RBI need to print the coins or RBI need to produce the coins or RBI need to print the currency note. Yes, nowadays every transaction is done through virtual mode. Whether RBI need to print the currency on the basis of GDP, whether RBI need to print the currency in the GDP, there is no physical cash. Nowadays we are doing in a digital platform. Yes, even though the transaction is done through digital, RBI is printing the cash. RBI is printing the cash and the cost incurred for printing. The cost incurred for printing is the same. In future, it is possible to increase the cost of production. In the future, it is possible to increase the cost of production. Okay, then what is the solution to reduce the cost of production? Even though in the digital platform, yes, I can transfer the money today. I can transfer the money today within the 5 minutes. I can transfer a 5,000 rupees to my brother who is in Hyderabad. Yes, I can transfer the money within immediately. Even though RBI is spending a certain amount for the production of currencies, then there is no use of carrying this digital platform. Then there is no use of carrying this digital transaction. For that only, RBI is planning for introducing central bank digital currency. Yes, in other ways, we call it as cryptocurrency. What is this cryptocurrency? Which is not physical existence. Yes, this is not physical existence or called as cryptocurrency. Yes, so RBI planning to introduce central bank digital currency. So when, if it is came to existence, then RBI will never spend some money for printing cash because it is a crypto. So you need now to print the cash and funds. So actually in the planning stage only, India is in planning stage for the digital bank, central bank digital currency. Already Bitcoin is there, but Bitcoin is a private digital currency. It is not regulated. It is banned in India. Cryptocurrency were banned in India, especially Bitcoin is banned in India. But RBI is planning to introduce the most authenticated digital currency under discussion. It was under in the discussion. The concept and design of central bank digital currency is being investigated by many central bank, and few were now, yes, they were discussing, because before implementing one new concept, they should need some discussion. Yes, after implementing this cryptocurrency, which means central bank developed currency, there will be a few benefits for India. One, it will improve the efficiency, and it will be financial inclusion, and but it is a question mark nowadays itself. 80% of public only using this digital platform. Rest of the 20% is depend of physical cash only. So it is doubt only if it is attain the uh, crypto central bank cryptocurrency. So financial inclusion is a doubt only, but we can add it into a use of benefit of cryptocurrency. Yes, the great benefit after issuing the central bank cryptocurrency, issuance and transaction cost of money will be reduced. Yes, the currency issuance cost will be reduced, and the economy will be completely contactless economy. Then it will be call it as contactless economy. Yes, as I already told you, the RBI is in the planning stage only. The CBDC means central bank developed currency. That is called planning for the cryptocurrency. The planning for the cryptocurrency is a central bank developed currency, will be held in the digital wallet that is supervised by the central bank. Yes, that is regularized by our central bank only, RBI. The physical bank also continue in the use. Actually, this is what RBI is planning. They're planning to introduce cryptocurrency. At the same time, they need to keep the physical cash also in the circulation, and people who wish to withdraw cash from bank can also do it. Yes, even though I'm using crypto, and if I want to withdraw my physical cash from bank, is it possible to withdraw the money? So this is and all are planning, all in the papers only, not in the regulation. Yes, they can also opt for converting the bank deposit in the new digital rupee. Yes, if I'm having 50,000 in my bank, I am having the option to convert the entire 50,000 cash into a central bank digital currency. Yes, so that option also they are planning to give to the public. So these are the plan of the currency. Then prediction of digital currency. The prediction of digital currency, the first and foremost is the prediction is they will reduce the digital currency when comparing to the physical cash. Yes, the production cost will be reduced, and the physical cash will be eradicated from the economy. So this is the prediction. And the next one, bring down the uses of physical cash. Yes, as I already told you, they will planning to eradicate the physical cash. Then physical cash, which is hard to trace, but after implementing this digital currency, it is easy to trace. And but they are planning to not give any interest for the bank for the depositing the digital currency. Yes, so unlike digital currency offer interest on deposits. Yes, but actually there is no idea to give interest for depositing the digital currency, but they will implement some interest rate for depositing the interest on the digital currency. Yes, nowadays the interest rate for a bank is near to 4 to 5%. Yes, so that's why you have some interest. That's why you're keeping the cash in the bank. You will gain some amount in the return by the way of interest. Yes, without interest, no one will deposit their money. Yes, so they are also planning for offering interest on digital deposit. So this is a plan only. So from the coinage, so this is a result from the coinage. The coinage is itself, there is a counterfeit coins. So they started to convert the copper into gold and silver. And after British rule, they were introduced Victoria series notes. And after independence, RBI introduced the line capital series. And after 1996, they introduced Gandhiji portrait series. And after that, again, there was a counterfeit in the circulation. Then they again demonetized the notes, demonetized the 5,000 and 2,000 rupees. And again, they came to 2,000 and 5,000 new notes. And again, there was a counterfeit. Yes, there was a counterfeit note in the circulation in the economy. 2,000 rupees counterfeit note was there in the economy. So eradicate the counterfeit. They're planning to bring this digital currency, which is no physical existence. Yes. So the main reason for conversion is the counterfeit. Thank you. Thanks for giving this opportunity.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I invite Priyanka to deliver vote of thanks.
The best and beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt by. Thank you is one such prayer among them. I consider it a great privilege to purpose a vote of thanks to all the dignitaries who have witnessed it as a memorable and successful event. Today, my words are not enough to express gratitude on behalf of our college. I would like to thank our chief guest, Ms.PARVAThy, who graced us with a thought-provoking address, set a perfect platform for our college. I would like to thank our chairman, S. Kunjidabadam sir, our managing director, Thiru S.K. Thirukumaran, Thiru S.K. Sindilkumaran sir. I would like to thank our beloved principal for all words of wisdom that radiated a source of energy within us. We will ever remain grateful to you and we thank you for being with us today, ma'am. And I would like to thank our Vice Principal, Dr. Ramaswamy sir, Dr. Indumadi ma'am. I thank our HOD S. Prabhu sir for his moral support and guidance. Heartfelt thanks goes out to all our faculties who are our second parents, leaders, motivated us. We will proud thank you for making us feel happy with your presence to this function. Last but not the least, I thank all the students for showing their interest in this program. Once again, thank you very much to all who assembled here. I kindly request all the